Many people reach their 40s believing that the time to build muscle has already passed. The mirror shows less definition, the body feels more tired, and every workout seems to demand more effort. It's as if the strength you once had is slowly fading away, leaving only frustration behind. But is this really inevitable? Before revealing the answers, I want to offer you something special. We created an exclusive guide we developed especially for you. But pay attention. It will only be available for a short time. This material brings complementary insights to the video and can significantly shorten your learning curve. If you want consistent results, this might be your golden opportunity. What almost nobody tells you is that building muscle after 40 is not only possible but can actually be more strategic. With small adjustments in diet, recovery and training style, your body can respond better than you might think. It doesn't matter if you've never trained before or if you're already used to the gym, there's a path for everyone. And that path begins with the right information. By applying these changes, you'll feel renewed energy, firmer muscles, and greater vitality in your daily life. Your performance will improve, your physique will evolve, and your health will thrive. The secret lies in adopting modern practices instead of following outdated myths. Now, let's dive straight into the 8 things nobody told you about building muscle after 40. Muscle gain after 40 is different but not doomed. The rules of the game shift, but the game itself is far from over. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes, hormones fluctuate, recovery times lengthen, and the wear and tear on our joints becomes more noticeable. But these changes don't mean you have to give up on progress or strength. Instead, they signal a new chapter, one where wisdom and strategy take the lead. Your joints have more mileage, and you might notice aches that weren't there before. It's normal to feel a little stiffer or to need a longer warm-up, but this is just your body's way of asking for a smarter approach. The key? Adapt your approach. Don't just push harder, push smarter. Prioritize structured protein intake and joint-friendly exercises. Broaden your rep ranges. Experiment with different tempos and rest periods. Incorporate resistance bands, bodyweight movements, and machines that support your joints. Focus less on one-rep maxes, more on sustainable progress. Chasing personal records is exciting, but now it's about building a foundation that lasts. Consistency and good form matter more than ever. Hormonal changes matter, but optimizing training and nutrition is within everyone's control. You can't control your age, but you can control your habits. Dial in your nutrition. Think lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of colorful vegetables. Hydration and micronutrients play a bigger role now too. Accept the shift, don't fear it or use it as an excuse. Embrace the opportunity to learn more about your body and what it needs. This is a time to be proactive, not passive. Your body is still highly adaptive, you just need the right inputs. With the right training, nutrition, and mindset, you can continue to make impressive gains, even if the path looks different than it did in your 20s. Smart training means paying attention to recovery, not just the work you put in at the gym. Recovery is where the magic happens. Muscles repair, hormones rebalance, and your body gets stronger. Sleep, nutrition, and stress management are your secret weapons. Prioritize quality sleep, aim for balanced meals, and don't underestimate the power of downtime. Ignore these, and you risk injury or stagnation. Overtraining or neglecting recovery can set you back, sometimes for weeks or months. Listen to your body's signals and adjust accordingly. Think of your body now as a high-performance car. It needs premium fuel and careful handling. You wouldn't put cheap gas in a sports car or skip its maintenance, so don't do that to yourself. The first secret is a mindset shift. Embrace the need for strategy and patience. Progress may come slower, but it's often more meaningful and sustainable. The satisfaction of progress through intelligence, not brute force, is even greater now. Every gain is earned, every milestone a testament to your commitment and adaptability. Become a student of your own physiology. Monitor your joints, recovery, and sleep. They're non-negotiable. Use technology or journaling to track your progress and spot patterns. The era of reckless training is over. Smart, methodical training is your new path. Surround yourself with people who support your journey and seek out expert guidance when needed. The potential for growth is absolutely still there. You can build muscle, increase strength, and improve your health at any age. The key is to evolve your strategy, not abandon your goals. Adaptation is the name of the game, and it's what keeps you moving forward. So as you continue your journey, remember, your best days aren't behind you. They're just taking a new form. Let's move on to one of the biggest myths that holds people back. Ready? Let's debunk it. Let's tackle the fear of age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. The truth? Significant muscle loss doesn't start until around 50, and even then it's slow. The real culprit is inactivity, not age. Your muscles follow a use it or lose it rule. Stop training, and you lose muscle. Most studies showing muscle loss are on sedentary people. Stay active and you can maintain or even build muscle for decades. Resistance training is your best weapon against muscle loss. The myth of inevitable decline is just that, a myth. Don't let fear create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your 40s aren't a cliff, they're a new chapter. The real battle is against the couch, not your age. Stay active, keep training, and you'll defy the averages. Let's look at the real-world proof. What happens when older adults keep training? They keep their muscle. Studies on masters athletes, people in their 40s to 80s, show they maintain muscle mass and strength far better than sedentary peers. Some lifelong exercisers in their 70s have muscle similar to inactive people in their 20s. The difference isn't genetics, it's consistent activity. Your lifestyle, not your age, is the biggest factor in muscle health. These athletes are proof: an active body stays strong. Every rep you do is a signal to preserve and build muscle. You're choosing the path of the outlier, not the average. This isn't just about looks. Muscle protects your health, bones, and independence. A strong body is a resilient body at any age. The science is clear: keep moving, keep growing. Let's address another common myth: recovery. Here's what you need to know. There's a common belief that once you hit 40, your body's ability to recover from exercise takes a nosedive. But the truth is, this idea is more myth than reality. While it's easy to blame age for every ache and slow day, the science tells a different story, one that's far more empowering. Recent studies have shown that older lifters, those in their 40s, 50s, and even beyond, can recover from workouts almost as quickly as their younger counterparts. The differences, if any, are often so minor that they don't impact real-world progress. So if you're feeling sluggish or sore for days after training, it's usually not your age that's to blame. More often it's the result of lifestyle factors, like poor sleep, inconsistent nutrition, or chronic stress. These are things you can control, and they make a huge difference in how you bounce back. Sure, joint aches and pains can become more common as we get older, and they might slow you down a bit. But when it comes to your muscles themselves, the ability to recover remains surprisingly robust, even as the years go by. That's why it's so important to prioritize the basics. Get enough quality sleep, fuel your body with nutritious foods, and find ways to manage stress. These habits are the real secret weapons for optimal recovery at any age. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you need to switch to old man routines or drastically cut back your training frequency just because you're getting older. Most people can and should continue to train hard and often as long as they're smart about it. In fact, research supports that training each muscle group twice a week is effective for nearly everyone, regardless of age. The key is to adjust intensity and volume based on how you feel, not just the number on your birth certificate. Listen to your body's signals. If you need an extra rest day, take it. But don't let age become an automatic excuse to hold back. Your body is capable of more than you think. Track your recovery variables, like sleep, nutrition, and stress, just as you would your workouts. Small improvements in these areas can lead to big gains in performance and how you feel day to day. Remember, the machinery of recovery is still there, working for you. All you have to do is fuel it right and give it the support it needs. Smart recovery isn't about accepting limitations, it's about taking control. Use tools like stretching, foam rolling, and active recovery to keep your body feeling its best. Don't be afraid to push yourself. With the right approach, you can train hard, train often, and continue making progress well into your later years. Up next, we'll break down how to train smarter by choosing the right rep ranges for your goals and your body. This is where the real magic happens. The right approach can make all the difference, turning effort into real, visible results, no matter your age. So let's dive in and unlock your full potential. Here's how to do it. Let's go. When it comes to building muscle, many people think you have to stick to heavy weights and low reps. But the truth is, muscle growth isn't limited to heavy, low-rep sets. In fact, as you get older, it becomes even more important to rethink your approach and adapt your training to what your body needs now. Recent research shows you can build muscle effectively with a wide range of reps, as long as you're training close to failure. That means you don't have to chase your old personal bests or max out every session. Instead, you can focus on quality reps and good form, which is especially important as you age. As we age, our bodies naturally lose some fast-twitch muscle fibers and explosive strength. This is a normal part of the aging process, but it doesn't mean you can't stay strong and athletic. It just means your training should evolve with you. That's why higher rep ranges, anywhere from 8 to 20 or even up to 30 reps per set, are your friend. These higher rep sets allow you to challenge your muscles without putting unnecessary strain on your joints or risking injury. Using moderate loads for more reps is not only easier on your joints, but it also delivers a powerful growth stimulus. You'll still get that satisfying muscle pump, and you'll be able to train more consistently without setbacks from aches and pains. Heavy lifting definitely has its place, and it can be rewarding to test your strength from time to time. But as you get older, it's important not to obsess over your one-rep maxes or let your ego dictate your training choices. Instead, focus most of your training on sets of 10 to 20 reps, pushing yourself close to failure while maintaining good form. This approach helps you build muscle, improve endurance, and protect your body for the long haul. Training this way is not only safer and more sustainable, but it's also just as effective for muscle growth as heavy lifting. Plus, it keeps your workouts enjoyable and reduces the risk of overuse injuries. Of course, you can still mix in some lower rep strength work to maintain your power and keep things interesting. But let higher reps be the foundation of your routine, especially if you want to keep training for years to come. By prioritizing joint health, chasing a great muscle pump, and focusing on steady progress, you'll set yourself up for long-term success in the gym. Remember, the risk-to-reward ratio shifts as you age. It's smart to train accordingly, making choices that support your health and longevity. Sustainable gains come from smart training volume, consistent effort, and leaving your ego at the door, not from lifting the heaviest weights possible. So, broaden your rep range horizons. Experiment with different weights and rep schemes to find what feels best for your body and keeps you motivated. Now let's talk about how your training history and experience can help shape the best approach for you moving forward. Your body at 40 plus isn't a blank slate. It's shaped by decades of work, sports, and life. Old injuries and wear and tear matter. Joint pain or past trauma? Don't ignore it. Adapt. Choose exercises that hit the muscle hard but spare your joints. Swap risky moves for safer alternatives. Dumbbell presses, cables, machines. There's no must-do exercise. Find what works for your body. If a movement hurts, replace it. No heroics. Track what feels good and what doesn't. Build a personal library of joint-friendly, high-stimulus exercises. Training smart means respecting your history and working around it. Sustainable progress comes from adaptation, not stubbornness. Your unique experience is your guide. Use it. Next, let's optimize your nutrition for muscle growth. As you age, your muscles become less sensitive to protein's muscle-building signal. The fix? Eat more high-quality protein per meal. Aim for 0.2 grams per pound of body weight per meal, about 30-40 grams for most. Fewer, larger protein-rich meals work better than constant grazing. 2 to 4 main meals, each hitting the protein threshold, is ideal. This ensures you trigger muscle growth multiple times a day. Don't spread protein too thin, make each meal count. Structure your day around substantial, protein-rich meals. This simple shift can dramatically improve muscle gains. You don't need more total protein, just smarter distribution. Stop snacking, start fueling. Nutrition is your ally. Use it wisely. Now let's protect your connective tissues for the long haul. Aging affects tendons and ligaments. They get stiffer and more injury-prone. Your top priority, don't get hurt. Control the eccentric lowering phase of every rep. Go slow, 2-4 seconds. This builds muscle and strengthens tendons, reducing injury risk. Avoid bouncing or using momentum. Every rep should be deliberate. Use slightly lighter weights if needed. Quality beats quantity. Think of your tendons as old ropes. Apply tension smoothly, not suddenly. Eccentric control is direct maintenance for your body's support structures. Impeccable form is your best injury prevention. Protect your joints and you'll keep training for years. Injury-free training is the foundation of progress. Play the long game, train smart, stay healthy. Let's wrap up with your new outlook on training after 40. Here's your action plan. 8 principles: training, nutrition, recovery, and mindset can help you build muscle after 40. The secret isn't magic, it's smart, sustainable adjustments. Inactivity, not age, is the real enemy. Your recovery, strength, and growth potential are still there. If you train and eat wisely, you're not on a decline, you're entering your most empowered years. Apply these strategies and your best training is ahead. The knowledge and experience you have now are your greatest assets. Go get it, and thanks for watching. Thanks for